Just waiting for 6:30 to arrive since I was a little nervous we would be able to achieve this the first time. So we decided to do 6:30 in the morning because when you're beginning to meditate, obviously you can meditate anytime and it's encouraged to meditate anytime. But it's often easier if you start learning to meditate in the morning, because the biggest challenge and the biggest struggle with meditating is there's so much going on in the mind. And first thing in the morning, there's a lot less going on in the mind than there is once you get up and start your day and all of your to-dos begin to set in. And so what we're wanting to do, what we were going to do is talk each morning a little bit about a principle of meditation, because a lot of times the struggle is that we don't always understand what it really means. And so oftentimes when I tell people that it would be good for them to meditate, the first thing they say is, I can't sit in stillness, which would lead to the belief that that is what meditation is just sitting in stillness and being able to stop your thoughts. But that is not what meditation is. And if you thought that's what it was, it would feel impossible. And so the whole idea around meditation is being able to observe what's happening and what's going on. And so what you can do is come to a seated position, and it can be on a cushion, it can be in a chair, it can even be laying down first thing in the morning. And once you're in that position, ideally you want to be seated up tall, or if lying down, just in a comfortable position, or in a chair, have your feet grounded on the floor, and to just begin connecting with your breath. Deep breaths all the way into the low belly, letting it fill up into the heart space, and then up into the throat, pausing for maybe a second or two at the top, and then gently exhaling, extending the exhale, slowing everything down as you begin to settle in. And then taking in another deep inhale, being really aware and conscious of your breath as it moves in. Into the heart, and then into the throat, pausing and slowly exhaling. As you begin to settle in, scanning your body, checking for any tension, allowing yourself space to loosen and soften through the jaw, through the neck, through the shoulders. Can you allow your arms down to your fingers to soften a little bit more? Softening through the chest and through the tummy, through the back, down through your hips, down through your legs. Just allowing yourself to fully ground into this moment. So each time you come to a space of meditation, it's just allowing yourself space to fully enter this moment. Once you're in full connection with your body and full connection with the ground or your chair, then you're going to begin your first attempt, or maybe you've done this many times and you're a seasoned veteran, but next you're going to attempt to begin meditating. And all meditation is, especially at the beginning, is just observing what is going on in the mind. Just watching the thoughts. You can imagine it like a river that you're sitting next to, a small, beautiful stream that's calm and gentle. And each thought might be a leaf or a stick that passes by. You see it? Oh yes, that's what I need to do today. And then you come back to sitting in this space, connected to your body, grounded. Oh right, that was what I was wanting to wear today. I see it. Okay, back to your body. Back to your breath. Oh man, I don't know how to do this. Why am I sitting here doing this? Okay, you see it. Back to your body. Back to the grounding. And some thoughts inevitably, you will go ahead and jump in the river and follow it down. And then there'll be a point that you'll realize you followed your thought and you just get back out of your river and sit back again to begin observing. There doesn't need to be any judgment. There doesn't need to be any commentary about the thoughts. You're just taking a moment to be fully aware of what thoughts, what leaves are going down your stream. So for today, we're going to begin with 5 minutes of just allowing you space to observe what's going on with the thoughts in the mind. And this is the first real act of beginning to know yourself. Beginning to understand what is arising in your own mind when you're actually paying attention. We're told that thousands of thoughts go through here every day, and many are on repeat, which becomes very helpful in meditation when you start to become aware of what those unconscious repeated messages are. So just using this as an invitation to see what's going on in that beautiful mind of yours. Ready? Begin. No judgment. If you jumped in your stream of thought, just step back out, observing what is arising. If the thoughts begin to become overwhelming, just come back to your breath, just becoming very aware of your body and being grounded as you sit next to your stream of thoughts, being aware of what's happening. Remembering you're doing your best to observe and not to judge any of the thoughts that arise. You're just doing your best to watch them pass down the stream of thought in front of you. Well done. You've done a full 5 minutes of observing, watching, and sitting with what's going on in your own beautiful mind. The first step to really starting to connect with your inner world. So oftentimes as you come to a close, you might gently ask your mind, body, and spirit if it has a message for you for today. Just one last moment of listening. Is there anything it's wanting you to know? As you receive that little message, taking a moment to thank yourself for showing up, and thank your body for being here with you, and your mind. It takes a lot of courage to come to this space of being willing to start to really want to know and understand and connect with you. So as you come to a close, taking a moment to just observe, how has this shifted for you? Anything that's changed? How does your body feel now compared to when you began? And then as you're ready, you can move on and begin your day. Sending you lots of love, wishing you a beautiful day, and looking forward to being here with you tomorrow as we do day 2.